Okay, on to the last part of today's lesson before the homework, which you can do in class or finish at home as much as you like. Ideally, you would finish it in class so you wouldn't have to worry about it at home, but that's just how it should go. But since things don't go always the way they should, let's go ahead and worry about step 4, and then we'll worry about number 5. Today, you're going to write about Elisa. You've probably done a lot of writing before. I take that back. You have definitely done a lot of writing before, and you're going to do a lot more in your time here in middle school. That's because it's a big part of communicating that you learn to write. Because remember, if you can't write as smart as you are, you'll just seem dumb. The goal is to practice your writing to sound as smart as we all know you are. So we're going to do that today with writing this short explanation. The explanation is in 3 parts. The first part is to remember that Elisa's diabetes has caused her to have less energy. We've wrote about this before. When she has the ability to get fewer glucose molecules because of her diabetes, she makes less energy, and so she's less tired. But now we have to answer another crucial question, because when doctors look at a disease, they can't just look at one aspect of it, they need to look at the whole picture. That's why they always look at the problem, and not necessarily all the symptoms. So let's look at what the problem is. So now we have to write an explanation that answers this question. How could Elisa's diabetes also affect her body's ability to grow and repair cells? So the step-by-step process is this. How could Elisa's diabetes, which is the disease that prevents her glucose from getting combined into her cells and making energy, so to shorten that, how could Elisa's inability to make energy affect or change, in this case, change her body's ability to grow and repair cells? So if she can't grow or repair cells, she can't grow, and she can't recover from injuries, because we recover from injuries by repairing our cells. You should have learned about that in step 2, reading about the cellular growth and repair. Remember, it's okay to go back and check on these things if you want to make sure you know what you're talking about or writing about when you're doing these assignments. Okay, with that in mind, let's go ahead and use the sentence starter they put here. Diabetes could affect how well Elisa's cells can grow and repair themselves. So, I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and I'll paste it here to get started. Diabetes could affect how well Elisa's cells can grow and repair themselves because. And then I'll start writing about why that affects that. I'll go ahead and give you a brief overview verbally, but you have to write your own explanation. So copying my explanation word for word won't give you the full points. Here it is. I'm going to use as many of these words in the word bank as possible. The word bank includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different words you should try and use. So here's my explanation using all 6 words. Diabetes could affect how well Elisa's cells can grow and repair themselves because her body is unable to combine as much glucose with oxygen as it needs during cellular respiration to make energy. This is because her diabetes makes her unable to get glucose. Without this energy, the amino acids in her body cannot combine to make proteins, which she uses to grow her body and repair the cells in her body. Therefore, she will not be able to grow as quickly as her peers, the other students in her class, or repair her cells when she's injured, which means it will take her longer to recover from sickness or injury than other students. Period. That seemed like a pretty quick sentence, I know, but go back and listen to it again if you need to. Or better yet, go back in your previous module assignment and find out more about it before writing your own answer. If you don't want to use my answer, that's totally fine. Use your own. But if you use mine, keep in mind that you should add to it. Because if you write just exactly what I said, I will find out and you will get a 0. It's not hard for me to check. Alright, with that said, you're ready to write your own explanation and then move on to the homework if you have time. And if not, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and find it at home very easily. So that way you can do it at home to catch up. I'll see you in the homework video.